So hello everyone. So today we're going to start with the sound healing, and I wanted to introduce my new bowl. So I just received this as a gift, and it is a D bowl, and but it sounds a little bit flat, like a C in between a D and a C, but it's not a C sharp. It's kind of in between, which makes it really cool. Very interesting sound, in between sound. And the D bowl relates to the sacral chakra. The sacral chakra is your energy center. That is where all of the energy comes from. And so it's a very, very powerful chakra. And it is something that recently Tiamat and I are writing about in our book, about how this power has been, how we have been, in a sense, trained to use this power in an incorrect way, and to keep us in a kind of a lower dimension. But it is a very, very powerful chakra. And so today's sound meditation is an attempt to kind of shake up that energy and bring it up to the top. This is kind of related to the whole Tantra idea, which is something that Tiamat is writing about, which I wasn't expecting. And so, so I'm going to use the D bowl and the G bowl. The G and the D, so the G is lower in this one. So the G is G, A, B, C, D. So 5. There are 5 steps, so it's a fifth. And a fifth is a very relaxing kind of interval, a balancing interval, and is really good for healing as well. So I play the D first to get your ears adjusted to it, and for you to start thinking about the energy in your sacral chakra. And then I play the G bowl to really balance it out. And then to take you back out of it, I just play the D bowl again. It's a very simple sound meditation, but if you listen for the higher frequencies and the harmonies, it's a really beautiful sound. This bowl is really beautiful. So here's the sound healing. Okay, so today I just wanted to read a little bit from the Course in Miracles. So I'm reading from the Manual for Teachers, and I'm at chapter 12, and the question says, how many teachers of God are needed to save the world? And the answer was 1. And since we are all, it seems like there are many teachers of God, but since we are one, once we become one, once we atone, once we realize that we are all one, then we are one. So I thought that was a really cool answer. And then there was this really nice passage from the end. And so I'll just share that part. So this is from page 32 from the Manual for Teachers. And if you're interested in a course in miracles, I suggest Tina Spalding's videos where she takes you through each day, and it explains the lessons very, very well. And she channels Jesus to explain them. So yeah, you have a good teacher. So now I just wanted to read this nugget here. And it says, oneness and sickness cannot coexist. God's teachers choose to look on dreams a while. It is a conscious choice, for they have learned that all choices are made consciously, with full awareness of their consequences. The dream says otherwise, but who would put his faith in dreams once they are recognized for what they are? Awareness of dreaming is the real function of God's teachers. They watch the dream figures come and go, shift and change, suffer and die. Yet they are not deceived by what they see. They recognize that to behold a dream figure as sick and separate is no more real than to regard it as healthy and beautiful. Unity alone is not a thing of dreams, and it is this God's teachers acknowledge as behind the dream, beyond all seeming and yet surely theirs. So amazing stuff. Oneness and sickness cannot exist, right? So, yeah. Yes. And so I love this passage here where they say, they recognize that to behold a dream figure as sick and separate is no more real than to regard it as healthy and beautiful. So both of these things are judgments on the body. And to see something as healthy or to see someone as sick is still to see the illusion. There is no healthy, there is no sick, there is just oneness, just unity. And yeah, so it is an amazing thing, and it's something that I'm trying to do in my healings more, is you accept the atonement for yourself, you become one with God, and then you become one with that person, and you take whatever it is, you see inside of that person that whatever it is they see is just a misconception, and then you forgive that misconception. It's kind of a complicated thing, I think, that I still don't quite understand myself, but I'm attempting to do. And so that's that first part. And then second is that this past few years, I've been catching colds a lot. I'll just catch a cold and then catch another cold and then catch another cold. And so I kind of had this idea this morning when I woke up that maybe that's what these colds are a lesson about. It is about health, and it is about this kind of concept of we are creating these sicknesses, and that the sicknesses are just waves that come through us, and that if we understand them for what they are and we don't hold on to them, for example, like cancer is a very solidified emotion that it's stuck somewhere in your body, and you're holding on to it and holding on, and the more you hold on, the more you give your imagination to it, the more it kind of expands, for example. But if you're able to, when that whatever it is comes into your body, just accept it as a wave, a frequency, like all the frequencies we're bombarded with, and just let it go the other way out. Don't let it get stuck inside of you, kind of thing. And that maybe that this, for me, this is the lesson that these colds and these fevers or whatever are trying to teach me. Trying to teach me to understand that sickness is, I'm creating it by letting these things, by holding on to things, holding on to emotions or things like that. And they are just lessons. So that was what I kind of realized this morning. And hopefully I can stop getting sick once I can figure this out. Yeah. I mean, it's not like a serious sickness, but just catching lots of colds all the time, which is no fun. So, and that's my spiel. And so I will call in my guides and see if they have anything to share. Yeah. Okay. Yes, we are the Hathors, and we are here. And we are here to bring you a message of peace and a message of love and a message that you are already all one, and that there is nothing for you to worry about, that you are perfect beings and perfectly aligned with the light, and the light that is shining on you always is always shining on you and through you, and you are beautiful and you are wonderful and you are free, and there is nothing that can stop you, and there's nothing that can stop this beauty that is arising out of all of you and coming up out of the energy of the earth. And this is something that you're a part of and you're growing into, and it is beautiful, and it is so wonderful, and it's so amazing, and it's so wonderful to see from above. If you could see the beautiful colors, it's just seeing like the most beautiful artwork you've ever seen. And so much more beautiful than that, 1,000 times more beautiful than that. And it's just so wonderful and so moving, and we are so proud of all of the work that all of you are doing. You are doing so much work on this planet, and so please love yourself more, and understand that what you are doing is very, 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 very important. You're very, very important people, and what you're doing is a very, very important thing on this planet at this time. And while it doesn't seem that way, while sometimes around you things may not seem that way, from our perspective, from what we see, things are changing in such a beautiful, beautiful way. So have hope. Don't worry, you are on the right path. Follow your path, follow your heart, because you're already there. Okay. I also wanted to call in the white dragon. In Japanese, they call it the Hakuryu, white dragon. So I've been going to a lot of these shrines that are that the white snake, sorry, not white, now I'm all confused with the white dragon lives, and I'll just bring him through, because I kind of contacted him yesterday, and all right, let's see what. Yes, we are here. We are the white dragon, you might say, the Hakuryu. We are made of energy. We are an energy that is in the earth. When you see us, the visual that you might see is almost like a lightning bolt or energy. We exist, we might say, a little bit higher in the higher dimension, not much higher than your dimension, just a little bit higher. And we are here to help you in all of the things that you're doing. We are energy, we are your energy, you are our energy, we are energy together, and we are here working through this being to explain the situation that is going on, as things will start to becoming more and more clear about the situations of the dragons. There are many different types of dragons on your planet, and we are one of them, and we, as the white dragon, represent the energy, and we are power, and this power that you can use to create in your lives, and power to clear energy, to clear darkness. And so that is one of our powers, and we are here to help you. And so you are able, if you want, to call on us at any time. We are energy, as we say, and it is a very powerful energy that we do have. So we would say that please be ready for the energy. It is powerful. Maybe you might say many people in your past were dealing with awakenings in the spinal area. This is sort of what we are working through. What if we work through one of you? It is a kind of an awakening. We of course we would not give you too much power, but we would just say, just to be aware that it is a very strong energy that we work with, and that we are. And we have been working with this being, and we are working with the other being he knows as Tiamat, together to bring forth information for all of you. And so we are the white dragons, the Hakuryu, and we are here to help you, and we are energy. All right, so there you go, the white dragon. And yeah, all right, so ciao.